Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen, and I am here with your daily guidance tarot reading for Saturday, September 15th, 2018. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. And everybody's starting to get into the fall and Halloween season. As you can see from my reading table here, I am already prepared. I'm going to be starting my October readings. Okay, well, let's see what guidance does Spirit have for us for today, September 15th, 2018. Ooh. We have the Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Right off the bat, this day is not starting off on a good note, is it? Going in today, we are coming up with the Eight of Swords, somebody feeling restricted, feeling trapped, and kind of feeling alone and left out in the cold. And it's like almost she's bringing on this energy herself, as the Queen of Swords is being very analytical, being down to the facts, she's being very cold. So maybe she is portraying and bringing this energy into this day. She is somebody who is blocking out any kind of emotions and burying herself in books, studying. She is digging for the truth, okay? She's feeling very restricted and trying to escape. She's in like a mental anguish because she feels like she's been left out in the cold. There seems like that maybe there could also be some financial issues today, but I'm feeling more of she's being left out in the cold, and she felt like she was left out in the cold and it was like mentally tormenting her. So she's like turning off her emotional side and analyzing and digging for the truth. Okay, truth to the situation. Feels like she's been scorned by somebody. And we have the King of Cups. Okay. We have a king and queen here. One is very emotional, one is very cold. One of them, he seems to have mastered his emotions, and he has very much control over it. But he's still feeling, and I say he, I mean, it could be, these roles could be reversed. That could be the man and that could be the woman or whatever. These are just the energies that they are portraying. And also, I also have to note that sometimes these readings may play out in a couple days, sometimes in a week, sometimes it is today, but this is just the energies of the messages that the cards are coming up with today. Anyhow, he's very analytical. He's air and water. This could be two aspects of yourself battling your mind and your heart. Somebody could be battling their mind and their heart, fighting between follow my heart or follow my heart or follow my head. Okay, it's like the messages that your mind your mind is giving you is opposite of what your heart is. Because you've been hurt, you've been left out in the cold, and you're trying to find an escape. Okay, you're trying to find a means of escape to get out of this. You want the mental turmoil to end. Let's see, we have the Magician. The Magician could be trickery. Things are not always what they seem. Maybe somebody's making a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe in your own mind, you think you've been left out in the cold, but maybe you really weren't. Okay? Maybe you need to give this other person benefit of the doubt. We have the Sun card reversed, and we also have the Star reversed. So you're not being very optimistic today about your situation. You are, the Sun and the Star are looking at each other. You desire the happiness and the peace and the contentment and the bliss, although it doesn't feel like you're going to be fully happy today for some reason. But the cards are also saying that you have the power to manifest. You have the power to manifest what you want. And you can't rely on somebody else to bring that to you. And you're not being very hopeful. It's like you feel like somebody's being a downer today. And you need to come out of that that mind frame. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. So it seems like the happy home, the happy relationships have just been totally turned upside down. And here we have the Queen of Cups. So we have a King and Queen of Cups in this. Okay? Somebody using their intuition to uncover the truth about a situation, but maybe you're digging in the wrong places, is what I'm being told. Maybe you've made a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe it's not as bad as what you think it is. You've lost a lot of hope. You're feeling like you're never going to have that happy home. But the Magician's here saying you can manifest it. You have to rely on yourself. You can manifest what you want. The power is in your hands. Okay? The King and the Queen of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Same with the King of Cups. They're water signs, or they are aspects of the water, or they have these qualities. I feel like this could be a loving couple, but I think that there is a misunderstanding here. Queen of Swords says that there's a lack of trust. She trusts nobody. So I feel like part of this is the lack of trust. And we have Death reversed. Death reversed is resisting change or transformation, ending. The battle between the heart and the head is more of, part of you saying, I just want to end this and be done. The other part of it, you want to hang on. Okay? So somebody wants to hang on to this relationship, to this situation, but at the same time, they want it to end too. We have another 10, but it's also reversed, the 10 of Pentacles. Family heritage, family events, but not coming to pass. We have 2 10s here, but they are reversed. So it's like you have a potential of starting a new phase, but it's being halted, it's being blocked by this lack of trust. And by the past hurts, the past, because, I mean, this other person left you feeling like you were out in the cold. And so you turned on the Queen of Swords energy and tried to look at it as and analyze it as an analytical thing. We have the 9 of Cups reversed. This is somebody who, that's your wish not being fully fulfilled. And we also have the World reversed. So this is definitely a cycle that's trying to end, but you're fighting it. Somebody's fighting this ending. Somebody's fighting this cycle. It's like trying to end a phase. Is it trying to end all the turmoil? Or is it the relationship? We have the Ace of Swords. The truth has to come out. That's the Victory card. But sometimes the truth hurts. Okay? Sometimes the truth hurts and it cuts. We have the Hangman in reverse. So maybe your time of being suspended, your time of stagnation, your time of just hanging there, not moving forward. Truth is going to come out, and maybe that's going to help end the situation one way or the other. But you have to be willing to accept that truth. Sometimes you have to go through pain to get something better. And we have the six of Wands here. That's victory. Okay? That's success. This is saying here that you will be successful in overcoming this. You will be successful. But you just got to let things happen. Let things unfold. You have to let things unfold. Just love it when the cards just start flying. We have the Knight of Wands, which is full of passion and moving forward, going after what you want. The Knight of Wands has unharnessed energy, though. And we have the Tower reversed. So somebody's resisting that Tower moment. Or this could be that you've went through a Tower moment. And it's a period of recovery after the Tower moment. So I'm seeing here that after you have your Tower moment, after everything you feel crumbles, I think this is somebody who's went through this already. The Tower has happened. Your whole foundation, your whole life was shaken up. And now you're going into a recovery phase. But you're kind of resisting that recovery phase because you're trying to hold on to something that's not really good for you. You know it's not good for you, but it's almost like a codependency type thing. you could, and I'm feeling like a period of alone. You need to be alone for a little bit to find yourself. I'm feeling like there is definitely a loss here. This loss, this Five of Pentacles, could also be a loss of self. The sense of self of who you really are. Somebody's lost their way, lost their path. And every time you start finding it and you start getting on it again, life throws a monkey wrench in there. This is where a lot of grounding and meditation needs to come into play to really ground yourself so you could better handle these situations and not let them throw you off balance like that. But it's definitely time to release something. Let the truth come out. Yes, you're going to bleed. But you can heal from that. You have the potential to heal from that. You need to stop resisting the change. Let things happen. If this situation ends, it ends. But it leaves you open for something better, something more suited for you. It's time to start rebuilding. You need to heal and rebuild. You need to find yourself. Okay, the Oracle card is the Vampire. It's emotional intelligence. I'm getting a couple different messages from this. Emotional vampire. Somebody who just kind of sucks your emotions and your will out of you. And you almost let it happen. Okay. And this is a longing, like you, in this whole situation. See, the vampire is constantly longing, never fulfilled. They're constantly thirsting for the blood. They're never fully satisfied. And it's draining. So I'm feeling here like this relationship leaves you longing all the time, and this situation totally drains you emotionally, and you long for more. You long for that cup to be filled up. And it indicates that you are, like I said, you're being drained. And the time has finally come for stronger boundaries. You have to set some boundaries for yourself. You kind of give in to the whim of this other person all the time, whatever they want. You need to set some boundaries and stop letting them drain you. You need to be very aware of what gives you your energy in your life and what can take it away. What do you thrive on? What raises your vibration and what tears it down? I can say what or who, okay? And this emotional intelligence is, you develop this, you kind of be aware of the emotions and what's draining you and what gives you life. And by doing that, you find that emotional intelligence within yourself, and it helps you defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack. And it enables you to further or foster or bring forth a healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. So you really, this gives you something really strongly to think about. What drains you? What gives you life? Who drains you? Who gives you life? You're drained emotionally, and you're drained spiritually. Probably even physically too. Because when your spiritual self is down, your spiritual and your emotional side, when you're at a low point, when you're being drained, it affects you physically too. I know this personally, because when I get in one of those places where I know I'm being drained, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to see anybody. I don't really want to talk to anybody. I want to sleep. I just, I know the feeling. And it's not a good feeling. I was kind of at that point last night. I had stuff I wanted to do last night, and I could not bring myself to do it. And this reading is also, for me, it's a rude awakening. Having to look at things in different perspectives, stop fighting the universe. Okay. And a message to myself, yeah, it's gonna hurt, gonna bleed. But some of these things are necessary to rebuild. What kind of foundation were you building on? Were you trying to rebuild on the same foundation and it's not working? Okay. I shuffled the cards, and this is what came up. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Wow, I want to talk about in your face, bold message saying, okay, you know what you got to do. You know who they're talking about. You know what the situation is. You need to let them go. It's time to let them go. If they keep on draining you, there is no trust. You're always feeling like you're on the outside looking in. You feel like you're out in the cold. You don't feel like you're part of things anymore. You're there at their convenience. They drain your energy. You're less than happy. I know this isn't a message that some of you want to hear, and this is not going to apply to everybody. This is a general reading. So this may or may not apply to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But for those of you that you can totally relate to this, these are the cards. Well, that's it for now. I do thank you for watching, and if you would like a personal reading, please do see all the information is in the links below. I have a couple different venues that I read on. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.